Hey people of the grid, it is Friday, February the 10th. It's Friday. It's date night. Still here in Edmonton. It's late in the morning. It's just about lunch. I'm done here with my work and I've got to head back for a meeting halfway back, which is in Red Deer. I'm going to supercharge there. I'm going to grab a bite to eat there, do the meeting, and then I'll get home to Calgary in the late afternoon. Now, one of the things I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to measure how much energy I put in the car at the supercharger so I can get a very accurate estimate of how much it costs to do the trip from Edmonton to Calgary, and then I'll have an idea for those that are paying now at the supercharger 24 cents a minute for the tier 1, the over 60 kilowatts per hour charge rate, and then 12 cents per kilowatt hour or per minute below the 60 kilowatt hours. So I'm going to do that and catch up with my birthday girl Samantha. It's usually like a 3-day birthday, so we're going to treat her special today. Tomorrow's the day we're going out to dinner with her. All right, so I'm off to Calgary. Quick update, guys. There's the Red Deer supercharger. I had a quick look at it. It's still showing that 2 of 4 stalls are available and 2 of them are in use. So I don't think that's it's not accurate. It's not in real time. Yeah, so I don't think it's updating the supercharger usage accurately, at least not in real time. That was probably true some time ago. It doesn't give you a timestamp, so I don't really know how old that information is, but I'm pretty sure that, and I've been checking it while I was on the business trip up in Edmonton. It can't be that busy for that long, or sorry, that tied up with the same 2 for that long. So I think there's still a little bit of tweaking work to do on the update speed, but I like having that functionality. That's going to come in really handy. At least it will either give you stress or take stress away as you approach a supercharger on your route. So yeah, nobody here at the supercharger other than the light runner, and the map was saying that there's 2 out of 4, so it's definitely out of date, but that'll get fixed over time, I'm sure, pretty quickly. Maybe I'll shoot a note to Tesla via the bug report thing. I'm gonna run off to my meeting, then I'm gonna run off to lunch. The car's probably gonna be here for at least an hour. It'll take that long to get it charged up, I think, just under. So there it is, 183 kilometers on the pack. We've added 21 kilometers. It slows down at the top end, so I've definitely got some time here. I need to make it back before it gets completely full. And just a quick, I switched it over. If you go into controls, settings, energy, you can see we've added 6 kilowatt hours, and that's in a matter of like 2 minutes, maybe even less. So we're getting 6 kilowatt hours. So at home I would pay 7 cents a kilowatt hour. That's 42 cents that would have cost me at home. And here at the Tesla charger we're paying 24 cents a minute, and it's about a minute and a half. So yeah, that's on par with what I'd be paying at home. Pretty reasonable, actually. I was calculating it as 24 cents a minute meant 24 cents per kilowatt hour, but that's not what we're paying. You're getting a ton of kilowatts slammed into the battery inside of a minute. So it's a much better deal than I thought it was. All right, guys, I'm back at the car. The car is now at 97% of battery charge. There it is. And if we switch over to kilometers, we're at 413. So that's about 231 kilometers, or 52% that we added into the battery over a period of time of 1 hour and 4 minutes so far, and probably another, it says 15 minutes to go. So I'll run the math in a spreadsheet here, but 1 hour and 4 minutes. The first 12 minutes were above that 60 kilowatts per hour. That was in the tier 1 zone. That was at 24 cents per minute. That's Canadian. So 24 cents per minute for 12 minutes. I think that's $2.88. And then the rest of the time, which we said was an hour 4 less the 12, that's 64, 54, 52 minutes at 12 cents a minute. So that comes to $6.24 plus the $2.88. That takes us up to $9.12. That is roughly, call it $10, what it would cost to go from Edmonton to Calgary, and so Calgary to Edmonton and back, a total of $20. So that was pretty close, actually, which is pretty reasonable considering the amount of energy that's going in. Roughly between 46 and 50 kilowatt hours goes into the battery. That's on one trip, and then again about the same on the other trip, so I'll call it 100 kilowatt hours that goes into the battery, and the cost is $20. So it's, like I said, pretty reasonable. So the incentive is definitely to charge at home as much as you can. It will be cheaper unless you're paying really, really high rates, but then I suspect the rates at the SuperCharger will kind of follow that for your region. But the motivation, definitely charge at home when you're doing long distance trips. SuperChargers are here to support the travel, so it's actually pretty good. What that I think will lead to is for people that live super close to a SuperCharger, they're not going to be swamping it because it'll be cheaper for them to charge either at a public charger that's free or their charger at home, which is going to be cheaper. So pretty good model, Tesla. Looks like you've been doing some thinking out there. Oh, and one more thing. I was just, while the car was topping up, met a really nice lady I was talking to, Rhonda from Red Deer. Hey, Rhonda. Nice chatting with you. If you have any questions, like I said, shoot me an email. Happy to answer them. She is a future Model 3 owner. So she's in line. She's got a reservation. And I think she's just a little bit excited about getting an electric car. She should be. All right, guys, it is close to 5 o'clock. I'm on the south end of Calgary. Managed to find rush hour. But I'll be home just in time to drop off my bags, say hi to the kids, and take Tammy out. So it'll be good. I'll be spending time with the kids all weekend, and later tonight I'm sure they'll be up late anyway. So it's a beautiful day. We've got warmer temperatures, which is awesome. So February 10th, right now in Calgary, 12 degrees Celsius. That I can take. Well, I made it home. Ethan made good fudge. How you doing, sunshine?
That
good to
wasn't
see you.
fudge. It was a brownie.
A brownie, yeah.
Kids at my school were like, ew, that's fudge. Well, only one girl.
Good to see you. I missed you. Hey, girl.
Right here.
I love you.
I love you too.
So tomorrow night we're going for your big dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, I gotta go get ready so Mom and I can go out. So I made it home, picked up my lovely date, and we're gonna go grab dinner, sushi, and then we're gonna go to the theater.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Should be a good one.
I'm glad you're home.
I'm glad I'm home too. All right, let's go eat. Get here, and we parked beside a brand new Tesla. Ours. There's a brand new one. Yeah, it looks like it is black, hey?
Yeah. Well, it's got the sunroof, the glass. It's brand new.
Yeah, the panel roof one. I guess they knew the people from McTV were coming. Look at the media wall. Look at that. I'll have to put McTV up there somewhere. Just
Very good.
theater tips, guys. When you go to the fancy theater and you get your fancy drink in a plastic cup, this is how you drink it.
And then with actually from our lodge, I spotted one in the trees.
Cheers.
Just to be sure our lodge was on
The theater.
No, not that long.
That's where the old guy from the Muppets sits. And that's where the other old guy is from the Muppets.
They sat together. They always sat together.
Come on. My favorite line in the Muppets thing was where the one guy would say, "Hey, these guys aren't half bad," and the other guy would say, "Yeah, they're all bad."
Or they ain't half good either.
They ain't half good either, yeah. It's a big space, but it's actually pretty cozy.
Yeah, it is.
Is that 4 levels? 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 3 levels.
We're in the orchestra.
Is that what this is called?
Main floor.
Nice.
Best.
All right, we got to turn this off. Catch up with you guys later. So that worked out pretty good. When we went to theater tonight, the parking lot that we parked in has a charger. We made it there, or I made it there with about 123 kilometers of rated range, because I did a bunch of driving today on my way back from Red Deer and some side stops. And I charged up to, I think it was around 370 kilometers for when we left, and now we just got home. 325 of rated range left, so that's pretty good. Ooh, I don't need to go to 100. I'll take that down. Yeah, so we're down to 90% where I like to have it charged. We're all set. Going in. Hey guys, well that's the end of our day. It is, it's already 12:30 in the morning. I gotta get this thing wrapped up, exported, uploaded, get myself to bed. I'm going to work out tomorrow morning, if everything goes well. Otherwise, I'll be going to work out tomorrow afternoon. Anyways, that little table I made with the numbers, not super hyper accurate because I wasn't in the car to track when it was charging above the 60 kilowatt hours. I think it was about 12 minutes. It might have been 8 minutes. It might have been 10. I don't know for sure. Next time I do that, I'll actually sit in the car and time it. I just, I had to go to the meeting. I had to go to lunch. So I kind of guesstimated, but yeah, realistically, charging at home and doing that trip, it would be about $3.30 Canadian to go from here to Edmonton. And then if I charge there at the hotel, that's free. I could make it all the way home for free. But with the SuperCharger in the mix, it's not that much more. And I think once I get more accurate numbers, I think it'll still show that it's going to be more economic for us to charge at home than at the SuperCharger, which is kind of what we want. We only want the SuperCharger to be used for long distance travel, which is going to mean it's not going to be as busy, which is a good thing. And yeah, still pretty excited about it. It's still way cheaper than what I was paying in gas. That's it. That's our Friday. Gonna get a good sleep and charge into our weekend. Let's go. Miker out.